Do you have a problem speaking in English fluently? Do you fear talking in front of people? Or do your words jumble and you fumble a lot when you speak? Worry not. Hi, my name is Joella Edwin and I am a language coach. I have been training students for the past 12 years now, and I've taught thousands of students, and I know what possible problems people actually face. Today in this video we are going to discuss the 3 biggest mistakes that people do when they talk in English. Mistake number 1, you speak lifeless. Now when people try and talk in English, they talk quite lifeless. They do not put in expressions when they talk. Well, anything without expressions is very dead. Do we like to talk to people who express, who are chirpy, who've got nice gestures? Or we like to talk to people who speak like, I am so happy today? Absolutely not. I would not like to talk to people who speak lifeless, who do not give expressions. Well, I remember, I'll give you an example of a student. This person I was teaching, and he was around an 18 or 19-year boy, and I told him that, listen, Sonu, please give expressions when you talk, and that's how you learn better. He said, ma'am, first I learn English, first I learn the language, and then later I learn the expressions. But that's the biggest mistake he was doing. He took around more than 6 to 7 months to really learn how to talk in English, and then he had to admit that expressions first and language later. The sequence is expressions first and language later. So you really have to express, and you have to then exhibit or whatever you want to say fluently. You cannot speak anything just as a sentence. I am so sad, or I am so happy. Oh, what a bright sunny day. I really cannot say that. To really say what a bright sunny day, I really have to say, oh, what a bright sunny day. There is no other way I can really express that better. And I would really like to tell that language itself is an expression. Without expression, language doesn't have any meaning. So to express yourself, to really convey the message that you actually want to give to the other person, you have to express. Like if I am talking to you, if I am just speaking as if I am reading, probably nobody is going to hear me. Well, these expressions that I am coming up with, these are in my heart. In order to convey you what I am trying to say, I have to stress on what I really want to be heard. I want to smile. I have to smile when I want to say something which is pleasing to hear. Or if I, just as an example, another example I would like to take, that if I want to say, oh, I have a good news, or, you know, Sonu, I have a good news. Which one do you prefer? I'm sure the first one. So, to really speak fluently, speak better, even if there's a minor grammar mistake, that is ignorable when you really give expressions. People like people who have emotions, who've got feelings, who are full of expressions, instead of people who just speak. Just as there are some speeches, there are some people speaking and they speak very dead, without any life, we really do not want to listen to them. We feel, oh, what a boring speech. The boring speeches are the ones which are spoken without expressions. Or if the teacher is giving a lecture and he says, okay, today we have a physics lesson to learn. Inertia is our first topic. In the inertia, this happens and that happens. I am going to sleep. Good night. I would really not like to hear that. Similarly, to be heard, to be making people interested in what I am speaking or what you are speaking, you have to put in expressions. Express. Mistake number 2. Mistake number 2 is you rush when you talk. You speak too fast when you are talking to someone. Now that is one of the biggest mistakes. The reason we are not understood by other people. How about you're talking to a friend and you understand just nothing. You do not understand a single word when he is speaking to you. Well, that is a person you would rarely like to talk to. We like to talk to people with whom we can really have a good conversation. You talk, they understand, they talk, and you understand. That is called a perfect conversation. Similarly, it is always good to not rush, to go really slow, to complete your sentence instead of just finishing your sentence without being understood. I repeat, the perfect conversation happens when you go easy, when you go slow, when you go with expressions, as my first tip said. You go with expressions, you go slow, and you make yourself understood by other people, whoever is listening to you, for them to respond to you accordingly. Now, we move to the biggest mistake that people have been learning to do, but that is not to be done. Mistake number 3. Mistake number 3 is practicing speaking in English in front of the mirror. Now you must be really shocked to hear is that really a mistake? Yes, it is. It is one of the biggest mistakes that people do. Now, if I right now see myself in front of the mirror and I talk, I would rather find myself expressing too much. I will tell myself, Joella, stop putting that expression in, stop being too loud. Similarly, other people do. The reason that they express less is that they speak in front of the mirror, and the mirror tells them, Joella, you're too fast. Joella, you cannot put that eyebrow up. Joella, you cannot move your head like this. You have to be straight and talk. I repeat, do not use a mirror when you practice talking in English. The mirror is a liar, always, because when we talk, as I already told, a language is an expression to be really having a conversation. A conversation is two-sided. You have to speak, the other person will understand only when you express. You cannot make him understand that, oh, I'm happy. Or you cannot make him understand really by saying, I am happy today. So instead of saying, I am happy, you have to say, you know what, Sonu, I am so happy today. I'm so overwhelmed because I graduated. Isn't that a better expression than saying, I am happy? I'm very sure you are understanding and you are really going to follow these tips that I've told you. The first one was, you speak lifeless. What you need to do, the solution is, speak with expressions, speak with life. The second one was, you speak too fast. Go slow. Complete the sentence. Do not finish. Just go slow with expressions. The third one, do not practice speaking in English in front of the mirror. The mirror is a liar. Be full of expressions. Be full of emotions. Be full of love or whatever the expression is at that very moment when the conversation is happening. I'm sure you are being benefited with whatever tips I've given. You are going to come back for more tips that I'm going to bring up. I am certainly telling you, I assure you that the next tips, those are coming. They are going to improve you like anything. You are going to really find yourself improving day by day if you keep following. So I want you to share this video to the people who are really in need, who want to improve their English, and please comment and ask me questions. I would love to answer your questions, solve your doubts. Maybe your question can be the topic of my next video. That's me, Joella Edwin, signing off. Just before you stop watching the video, in case you want to improve your fluency, you can refer to this video. The link for this video is given in the description box. You can refer to that and get better and better at English.